Excellent afternoon, everyone. Excellent evening, everyone. We are highly welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are looking at the best local recipes for menopausal health. We'll try one, but we're going to talk about, quite a number of them, okay? Remember that during menopause, one thing is happening. Perimenopause and menopause, post-menopause. Your estrogen level, your progesterone is very erratic, and by the time you enter post-menopause, it begins to decrease, it gradually decrease. So what do you need? You need cytostrogen, okay? Anything that can give you cytostrogen. Cytostrogen mimics estrogen. That's the secret for better health during menopause. So you're all highly welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is Aging with Grace. In TikTok, we're Aging with Grace. Instagram, Aging with Grace. YouTube, Aging with Grace. And Facebook, Aging with Grace, okay? So we are live with you today. And share. Let me share also, okay? I'm about to share. So just join me and share this evening. Let's share out to friends. Let's share out to middle-aged women, okay? Somebody called me today. She said, oh, I'm 40 years old. I don't know what's happening to me, okay? Immediately you clock all those middle-aged, be ready to be saying all those things if you don't take care of your body. But you can be proactive. Proactive means looking for foods, diet, lifestyle changes, supplementation that will help you even at this period. So if you start ahead of time, then you're having better life, okay? So that's why today we want to look at local recipes. All through the other time we had been looking at and handling, snacks. So we are going into real proper food now, and we'll start with doing what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to have at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables every day, and as many vegetables as you can add up to your meal. Each meal will help you, especially if you form that habit of having several vegetables packed in one meal. It will help you. Now, why do you do that? Because most of these vegetables, okay, you cannot have one that will have everything. Okay, there's no one vegetable that you will say, oh, even the ones they call miracle plants, the ones they call whatever they call them, they still need some other vegetables to be able to, work better for you. Okay, so as many as you can pack up, you do it. For example, if you want to make vegetable soup, you can use afang, ugu, water leaf. Okay, you've added 3 here. Now you can make, that's the one that the south people, if you go to Tiv now, they will add ugu, water leaf, bitter leaf, the 3 of them to make their vegetable soup. There's even one that they will add a wedu, okay? So make sure you have all these vegetables. Like I told us, for those of us who follow me, I have my vegetable garden. If you go out in my house, you will see the vegetable. All the vegetables we use today. In fact, since I came back from UK, all the vegetables I've been using are from my garden. I didn't buy any. And the other day I counted 14 vegetables. Okay, so you're able to add up here and there to have what you're doing. So today we're going to be cooking one meal, which is unripe plantain. I wanted to do 2 recipes, but I won't be able to do 2 today. Unripe plantain porridge, okay? That's what we'll be doing today. That unripe plantain also, sometimes when I want to do swallow, let me tell you what I do. Give me one unripe plantain there. Don't cut to the one that is already cut. Just give me one or 2. Okay, so this unripe plantain, and if I want to use it for unripe plantain porridge, I will cut off, okay? Then I'm going to cut off the back. I'm still going to use the back with 1 or 2 of the inside to make swallow. The back is very, very nutritious. Can you see the green? Can you see the fiber? Very, very important. Some people will say, one woman was telling me, this one you're eating back plantain like this, are you goats? Because in my place, when they are doing plantain, they will cut out the back for the goats to eat. That's why they are healthy, they are not sick. So it's very, very important. Okay, so today we are using unripe plantain, the inside, because I'm not doing swallow. I'm throwing away the back, but ordinarily I'll use the back, okay? And I won't be around. If I'll be around, I would have still used the back. Nothing wastes where I am. Everything is very useful. All right, so Unripe plantain porridge now is a delicious one pot plantain recipe. It's very easy to make and it's super tasty, I'm telling you. Okay, it's known as oporoko in some cultures. Well, I don't remember what South people call it, but it's really their recipe. I can remember when I went to Bayelsa and they are saying, "Oh, do you want fried rice? Do you want?" I say, "Fry what?" I say, I want your local recipes. I want unripe plantain. Even if I don't take anything in this virus, I must take unripe plantain, okay? So they made unripe plantain for me, afan soup, okay? I would have had them for ikwan popo, things like that. These are native foods that are very good for us at this age, okay? So unripe plantain they are very, very good, and you can add up a lot of herbs and spices depending on you. You remember if you're having hot flushes, mind the spices you're using. But if you're free from hot flushes, enjoy spices because they are very good. So whether you're looking for a healthy meal to warm up your belly or a healthy snacks to satisfy your cravings, unripe plantain porridge is an excellent choice for you. I can remember when we were growing up, my mom used to force us to take unripe plantain. Each time she's eating it, she would say, "Iron, come and take iron, come and take iron." Oh my goodness. Unripe plantain are rich in potassium, vitamins, and minerals. And this unripe plantain dish will boost your energy and nourish your body. With its simplicity and versatility, you can actually customize the recipe to suit your taste and your preference, like we're going to do today, making it for menopausal issues. Okay. All right, so we're going to be using unripe plantain, ugu leaves. So count my vegetables. So you either use ugu or you use spinach, depending on where you are. You can even use shoko. Okay, depends on you. We're also going to be using water leaf. We're going to be using ewedu because I like it slimy so that it will just enter well. And then we're also going to be using scent leaf. We'll use some crayfish. We're going to use I got sea bass. Okay, it's a fish that's also very rich in salmon, onions, palm oil, a little palm oil. Remember, like I said, palm oil is 50-50, 50 monosaturated, 50, you know, saturated. So 50-50, use a little of it, not too much. Pepper and salt, of course, to taste. Okay. All right. So unripe plantain, what are the benefits of unripe plantain? They help to manage diabetes. The level of sugar available on unripe plantain is very, very low when compared to the ripe one. Okay. And that's why it makes it very, very good for diabetic patients. Also, it helps to manage ulcer, stomach ulcer. One of the cytochemical properties contained in unripe plantain is leukocyinidine. So leukocyinidine helps to heal stomach ulcer. So if you're having stomach ulcer, take plenty of unripe plantain. Take it as swallow, like I mentioned. Let me have that unripe plantain again. I've done this on my video. You can go and watch. When you're making it as swallow, just cut off here because it's hard, cut off here because it's hard. Wash everything very well with hard sponge. Put everything inside the blender, blend it and use it. If you're having ulcer, if you're diabetic, it will help you. Okay, so apart from this, it also helps protect the wall of your intestines. Okay, it also is very, very good for weight loss. That's why I take it. By the time I eat it with all the back and the fiber, okay, then it will help because it is very, very high in fiber, loaded with high resistance starch content, and it greatly helps with weight loss. Okay, we're also going to be using ewedu today. Okay, I have my ewedu behind me here. I have my vegetables. We're going to be using ewedu today. So ewedu is a traditional food. It's mainly for, I think we use it a lot in the East for porridges like this. Ewedu is also very good for weight loss because it's low in calorie content and it helps to strengthen the immune system. It fights off stress and also helps with heart diseases. Okay, and this ewedu leaf is rich in beta carotene for good eyesight, iron for healthy, red blood cells, calcium for strong bone and teeth, and vitamin C for stomach. Very, very good for your skin. So that's why, as much as possible, I eat ewedu. If in my house, if I'm cooking egusi. After making egusi soup, I'll still make ewedu soup to add to the egusi soup. I use ewedu and soup. I use ewedu and yam. I use ewedu and plantain. I use, in fact, my sister called me today. She said, I want bitter leaf. I want, hey, somebody remind me, let me tell for, I want to go, I want this one, because she knows I have plenty vegetables in the house, okay? Ewedu is very, very good. Always use ewedu. Ewedu is very, very good for immune cells, okay? It's very, very, it helps with fast wound healing. It has vitamin A, C, E, and it's very, very good, okay? So, and again, we're also going to be using ugu. Of course, you've had so many stories about ugu. We have our ugu. Everything has been cut. Don't worry. We'll soon finish. The ugu, we have our ugu. Ugu is also very, very good. And ugu helps with healing. It has healing properties due to the vitamin C, and it also has antioxidants, and it also helps to speed healing process, and it also helps to alleviate minor illnesses and diseases. People who are anemic, people who are having issues like that, they will tell you go and take ugu. In the olden days, they are often used for homemade medicine, ugu, and they can also help in prevention of osteoporosis because it helps in building your bones. Because of the amount of calcium contained in ugu leaves, it will strengthen your bones, lower the risk of osteoporosis, and also affect your bone density, okay? All right. Then also we're using water leaf, okay? You can see the 4 leaves we are using, very, very heavy leaves for today. Water leaf is an excellent source of calcium and phosphorus, and it's very, very essential for healthy bones also. Remember, one of the diseases of old age is arthritis, bone issue, and that's why all these leaves have all those properties that can help you. Water leaf, okay, is very, very good. It helps with cognitive health. That's another thing that happens when we are old, okay? In fact, they did a research and indicated that eating a diet rich in water leaf will give you vitamin C, which reduces the risk of developing Alzheimer and also slows aging related cognitive decline. Water leaf is an excellent source of vitamin C and is very, very good for us, okay? Then, of course, the final leaf is our scent leaf. We're also going to be using our scent leaf. I'll show you the process and the time to add up all this. So scent leaf is very, very good. It contains various nutrients and minerals, and it's very good for our health, okay? They call it African basil leaf ephedrine, or I think Igbos call it in charm, okay? Nchanwụ, that's what we call it in Igbo land. It's very, very rich with boron compounds, tannin, zinc, and tryptophan. All those are, botanical whatever. I love scent leaf a lot. It also has vitamin A, and is very good for us. It aids in digestion, enhances heart function. We're also going to be adding our protein. Today will be fish. We know what fish can do for you. I'm going to get up now and quickly mix this food. Already we have boiled our plantain. Remember, like I told you, boil it with the skin. We boiled it with the skin, and then we chopped it into some chunks. So we're going to go ahead. In a few minutes, we're done. All right. So to the kitchen, Grace is joining me today, but I'm going to be doing most of the mixing. All right, so we light our gas. Grace, let me put water. Just small, 1 cup. That's how we do it. So I've lit my gas. I don't think I'm seeing the pot though. I'm seeing here. Raymond, calm down. Let your camera calm down a little more. All right, so that's our pot of fire. Remove that from. So we are going to add. Remember, when you're adding your oil should be like your finger. I'm cooking 2 portions, so I'm using 2 tablespoons of oil. So as I add my oil, I'm going to put my yes. Did you bring it up? So I'll just add a little of sea salt. Always try to get sea salt from some health shops, okay? Some of them come coarse, some of them come, if it comes like in coarse form, you actually um, blend it. You can blend it with other things you're doing. So blended onions, remember I've called out all the ingredients for you. I'm adding blended onions first, blended. I like a lot of pepper. So I'm putting pepper. Hmm? All right, so we'll allow this to simmer a bit. And as it's simmering, I'll check if we have any question. Then I answer some question and greet some people because I've not greeted people today. All right. All right, Grace, how are you? Grace, good afternoon. How was work today? Grace, Sheho Shine, and Grace Udofia. I think the two Graces are always coming up together. And then Stella. Stella, good afternoon. How are you? Elizabeth, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Give Jonathan, good afternoon. Nike Akimbade, Nurat, Makiot. So we are cooking one of the menopausal recipes, like I told us. I said one secret you should know, or a tip you should know, is that every meal you're taking in a day, write out your meal, okay, your meal plan. That your meal plan, make sure you've taken up to like 5 vegetables, okay, at least 3 to 5. Anyone you don't make up, use fruits to make it up as much as possible. But remember, it's supposed to be 5 to 8 portions every day, okay. So today now, I've already had my I had early breakfast because I'm traveling, okay. Not early, not so early, maybe around that kind 12. So I'll just take a bit of taste a bit of this. This one is not open. Will you be able to drink anything out of it? There's one that is open in a half bottle, and then there's one in leaves. I forgot my local spice, ogiri. That is in a nylon, in different leaves like this. Okay, that one will be better for me. Check the fridge or freezer. All right, so local spice is what we're using today. Remember, you can use your iru for this. You can use ogiri if you're from the east. Okay, whichever one. So this is bubbling. Our soup is the onions and pepper and salt is bubbling. So I'm going to add my blended crayfish now. Okay. And as it's bubbling again, I'll allow it to bubble a bit more. Then I'm going to add my plantain. Grace, let me have the fish from you. I'm using sea bass fish. I've already grilled it. It's very grilled. You know, everything has to be prepped so that it will not take our time. So as this one is bubbling now, I'm going to add my plantains. Help me to bring out some Iru. So we're using Iru today. Couldn't find my own. So I'm going to add the chunks of plantain into the pot. Like I said, this plantain has been boiled with the back, and then we peeled it and cut it into smaller pieces. I like my unripe plantain with a little liquid, so I'm going to add small water in here. Let me have the hand for carrying more things. Okay, so I'm going to add a little water. I've already boiled water, so it will be faster still. All right, so I will just stand. Is remaining our 4 vegetables and then our spice. Okay, if you notice, I'm not using Maggi. Hey, let me not call people's brand though. I'm not using some spices here. Why am I not using some of those spices? Because of health benefits. You can mix your own spice. If I'm the only one eating this food, I'm going to add plenty mixed spice. I'm going to add plenty mixed spice. But because I'm not the only one, I'm going to add just a little mixed spice. Look, they wrote mixed spice on it. One of those bottles, they wrote mixed spice on it. It's done. It's done. I used it today to make jollof. So I'm going to put a little bit of mixed spice. My mixed spice is from Morocco. If I tell you, it has 20 spices in that mixed spice bottle. It has like 20 spices. They give me, that's it. That bottle there, yeah, give me. What did they write there? Mixed spice. Mixed spice. Homemade mixed spice. Is that not mixed spice? So I use a local bottle I had gotten to put my mixed spice. I have 20 spices here. I don't know if I will remember all of them because I bought it all whole in Morocco. Okay, I have turmeric, I have ginger, I have black pepper, white pepper, star anise, I have cinnamon, I have they're all here, so many of them. I think if you go on my page, watch spices, you will see all the spices I brought. 22 of them, 20 are here. So I just use my mixed spices. But remember, like I told you, if you are having hot flushes, reduce your spices. So I'm going to add like just 1 teaspoon of mixed spice into here, and then I'll stir it again. And then I'm going to put my fish. And I'll allow it to boil again. So I'll now put the Iru and cover the pot and we'll come and talk. Can I have the Iru, please? So I'm putting Yoruba Iru. Remember, I'm in Yoruba land. Sometimes I use ogiri, okay? But today I'm using Iru. So I will cover my pot and allow it to simmer a bit more. And then our vegetables will go in. So let's taste. Let's taste our sauce. How many of you, when you were younger, your mommy will call you, bring your hand, bring your hand. You bring your hand. Delicious. You tell mommy, the salt is okay. But then that's more salt. My husband says that the mom used to call him a lot to do that tasting. And as he's doing that tasting, of course, they will put big for him in his hand. Okay? So we are getting ready for our vegetable soup. So we are going to add up our vegetable and second portion of onions. Let me tell us something. One of the secrets of my not using some of these, I don't know what they call those cubes, so I don't want to call brands, is making sure I put enough onions in my food and spices. If you have enough onions and spices, it will help you to reduce salt. It will also help you to reduce some of those cubes that you're not sure what they made them with. Okay? So the food is bubbling, and I tell you, it's really, really delicious, exciting. So we're going to start adding our vegetables, and we're going to start with our water leaf. So that's my bowl of water leaf entering, and I'm careful with my fish so that it doesn't crush. Remember, your vegetables are not supposed to cook for long. So we're going to put our ugu, and then our scent leaf, and because this meal is not only for me, the ewedu is only for me. The ewedu will be added last. Some people don't like it slimy like that. So my onion, my cut onion is going in now so that I can still have it fresh with all the nutrients. The fish is trying to pieces, so I have to bring out the fish so it doesn't pieces. So I'm going to show you the front face of the food soon, and then I'm adding a way for my own only. Remember, everybody in the house is not going through menopause. So don't pass them into suffering when they too are not going through menopause. So you allow it to simmer for 2 minutes. So that's our pot. Can you see? Looking very green, very rich. So our food is actually done. I'll bring out the one of those who are not going through menopause, then I'll add the ewedu. Remember, we have 3 vegetables already here, and every member of your family is supposed to eat healthy. Okay? It's very, very delicious. So we'll bring out their portion, and then I'll add up my other vegetables. Okay, so my ewedu enters now, and it will just steam for, I'm putting off the light almost immediately. I'm putting the fish back so that I can steam with it, and I lower my heat. All right, so let me check if I have questions. Our food is done. Oh. Done. Tasting time. It's not offering time the way people will say offering time, overcomers time. Let me have some. All right, so you will see the meal out now. Remember, portion control. We're going to also do portion control here. The food should be more of vegetables than protein, okay? And carbohydrate. But remember, your unripe plantain is very, very rich. So you can just have your 25% of it. All right, so our meal is ready. We're going to come down to taste our meal now. All right. So I have my unripe plantain porridge. These are the unripe plantain, and we have our vegetable, and we have our fish. So here we have 4 types of vegetable. We have ugu, we have water leaf, we have scent leaf, and we also have ewedu, okay? So like I said, because I've told us all the benefits of all this is really hot too. But I'll still taste the delicious meal, really, really delicious. Exciting. So I'll take our questions and then we call it a day. Unripe plantain, very, very, that's how you can have it. And remember, this sauce, you can actually also do yam with it, sweet potatoes, but unripe plantain, very, very good for menopausal women. Ma, what is the name of the recipe? Okay, the recipe is unripe plantain porridge, okay? And I'm doing it for menopausal women, recipe for menopausal women. And that's why we added 4 vegetables to it. And we're using sea bass, fish that is filled with omega-3. Ma, what's the best fish to be used? Okay, so you can use mackerel, okay? You can actually use mackerel. Mackerel is very good. Smoked mackerel. But like I said, my husband likes sea bass and salmon because of the omega-3 that is filled there. So most times I get them. Hello, Gechi, good evening. I greet all those who are watching and not greeting and not asking any question. I'm answering questions now and we'll soon call it a day. And I think I've greeted those who joined us. Okay, let me just run through. There are so many people here, but I'll just run through those who greeted. All right. So Grace, thank you. Omotoshoba Midele. Sarah says she's fine. Chibus Adachku, how are you? I'm enjoying my unripe plantain with 4 different kinds of vegetable, onions to spice it out, and mixed spice that has 20 spices in it, okay? Good afternoon, Adebowale, Abiodun, Janet, good afternoon. Ogechi, good evening. And thank you all for joining me. I need to enjoy my meal very well. Remember, join us tomorrow for our health, financial health, Join us on Saturday for our fitness. Join us on Monday for our other parts of health. Thank you all for joining me today. Love you all. Bye.